Each day we are exposed to toxins and don't even know it. From our air to water, food, and more, experts say toxin can cause a myriad of problems in our bodies.
And if you're in need of a detox, MD Lifespan has just the fix. Health and toxin expert and founder, CEO, Dr. Paul Savage joins us now with more. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
You have a background in emergency medicine, correct?
I do. I became an emergency room at the largest trauma center in the world for 10 years. And at the end of 10 years, I was 275 pounds with heart disease and all sorts of medical problems. And at that point, I decided to leave the emergency room and figure out how to get healthy and stay well. And so that started my journey about 30 years ago.
Okay, and your findings were that toxins are a cause of a lot of the illnesses that we carry?
Well, being in the field of health and wellness for 30 years, I've monitored people's toxins over that period of time. And all the people, all the scientists and all the researchers that I have working with us, we've watched these toxins increase in quantity and number over the last 30 years, where now nobody comes in free of toxins.
Oh, wow. Is there a way to rid your body of these toxins?
There are. And, you know, one of the easiest ways for people to make sure they get the toxins out of their system is not to get them in.
Okay.
So protecting yourself at home, your air that you breathe, the water that you drink, the food that you eat, and the products that you use in your home are 90% of the reason people are toxic.
Okay, so then how do we know how bad it is and what we can do to fix the problem before and then fix the environment?
You know, the one thing about the toxins in people is you don't know it's bad until you get a disease. Toxins are linked to chronic inflammation. Matter of fact, they're probably the major cause of chronic inflammation. And chronic inflammation is what fuels everything bad: Alzheimer's, cancer, heart disease, diabetes. We know scientifically that they're caused and they're fueled by chronic inflammation. And that's now, 60 years later from when we started putting toxins in the universe, the major cause of inflammation is the toxins.
Okay, so what do you do at MD Lifespan to help people who are full of toxins?
Well, there's a couple things you can do. As I said, the avoidance is the first thing. But what we've done is we've used a procedure that's known to medicine for over 50 years called plasma exchange. What this process is, it's kind of like a fancy plasma donation. It's kind of like an oil change for humans. We take your blood, we separate to the liquid part and the cell part. We throw the liquid part away, and we give you back your cells with a human protein called albumin. And within 24 hours, your body regenerates new, fresh, non-toxic, non-inflamed plasma. And then we do that every month for 5 times in a row. And it's kind of like taking an old car, just doing the oil change every month for 5 times. And now the car runs great because you don't have all these toxins there anymore.
Clean out the entire system, right?
Cleans out the entire system. Matter of fact, we've seen reductions in pesticides, herbicides, and even microplastics up to 90%. And that's just before unheard of.
Wow.
Wow. Can you give us a story, a success story?
We have a lot of success stories because what's interesting, as I mentioned, chronic inflammation fuels everything. So we have a gentleman who had cognitive decline, early Alzheimer's, and we've known from previous studies that plasma exchange can halt the progression of Alzheimer's. What we did is we put all the health and wellness things around it, including brain proteins and brain supplements, alongside the plasma exchange, and we improved his cognitive skills over 30%.
Wow.
Where before he couldn't hold a conversation, he's just a chatterbox now.
So how do you figure out how much toxins and which ones specifically are in the body?
Well, first off, you need to know there's 100,000 toxins in the environment, but you can get a test that is representative of about 100 of those, and you can order them from our website, and all you have to do is get the urine test, you send in from home, and then we send you a report of the top 100 toxins, and they're what's in your body.
Oh, wow, that is very scary. So, so viewers who are interested, what are the steps that they need to take to come and see you to start this process?
Well, I would always say, like the first time at mdlifespan.com/Chicago Clean, they can get this brochure about how to protect your house and your family and your children from all these toxins. That's step number 1. Number 2 is test your toxins. Again, at mdlifespan.com, you can purchase that kit right online. We'll send it to your home. And then when the results come back, I'm happy to get on a phone call to answer any of your questions you may have about those toxins as well. If you're interested in some of the protocols that we do for cognitive decline, for the heart, for longevity, or just removing the toxins, we have a huge amount of information on our website under each one of those subjects.
Amazing. All right. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Savage. For more information about MD Lifespan, you can give them a call at the number you see there on your screen. You can schedule a consultation by visiting mdlifespan.com/ChicagoClean.